NFC's NFL draft tonight, later tonight. Are you nervous? Is anyone nervous? Anyone got butterflies? It doesn't affect me like that. When I was younger, watching the draft, I was like getting nervous because I guess I had so much players that I wanted the team to have or select, and as other teams would pick them off, I'm like, man, why don't we make a move? But I'm ready for the draft, man. We need the good thing about our free agency, we was able to fill some holes. We got a lot of holes still. We need depth, and we can get that in this draft with the picks that we got, or we can parlay some picks and get. I like to get a franchise starting left tackle, and I'm hoping we can get one in the draft. Someone we can, that's solid, that started a lot. That might be a challenge for us, but hopefully we can get that. That's on the wish list. A cornerback is on the wish list. Hopefully a shutdown corner. We can get one or someone that we can coach up. We need to get a corner. Unless you're comfortable with Benjamin St-Juste and Emmanuel Forbes. Hopefully Emmanuel Forbes will bounce back. The young man, confidence was obviously shaken. The last regime put him in some crazy situations. I mean, you're guarding A.J. Brown one-on-one. So they didn't do him any favors, to say the least. So hopefully with better coaching, better hands-on coaching, understanding his talent, and he can be put in a good position. It's good to hear that he did reach out to Darrell Green. Actually went to Darrell Green's house. That was reported. He went to Darrell Green's house, showed up, and so they're able to kind of like have a relationship or whatever, and then hopefully Darrell can show him, he can listen to a Hall of Famer, man, and play in that corner. The biggest thing to me about being a cornerback, you have to be able to forget. You're going to get beat. That's a given in the NFL. These players are the best in the world. You're going to get beat on plays. The key is staying within the defense, doing your job, and your technique being solid. So hopefully Darrell Green can teach him some tricks and how he played. Of course, no one is a Darrell Green. There hasn't been a Darrell Green that came out, just like there hasn't been a Deion Sanders. These players, Ed Reed, these players are special. Ed Reed being a safety, great safety, Hall of Fame safety. When you get these defensive backs that are special, the Rod Woodsons, obviously back in the day you had Ronnie Lott's, Tony Eason's. These people were special players, man. And they gave it up on Sunday. They played, man. So you're going to get beat, for one. The key is, you can't be holding on to that and have your head, down in the dumps. You got to come back and bounce back the next play. Because that next play, you can make a play and get an interception. So at any point, because they're going to test you. They're going to test you. If you don't hold it down, they're going to test you. Your problem is, what I think a cornerback's main issue is that they have to be technically sound in their form and how they line up. You got to be technically sound. Sometimes the coaches, like I said, the previous regime didn't do them any favors. I mean, you got people lining up 10 to 15 yards off the ball. What's that about? But anyway, let's get back to this draft. Left tackle's a need. Cornerback is a need, as I mentioned. I don't know. I really don't know if a running back is needed, but I would like to get a dynamic running back, someone that's like change of pace, someone who has all the tools, a third down specialist can run. If we need him on first and second down, he can do that, but he's dynamic enough to go out, can catch outside. I mean, look at B-Rob. He improved. You see the improvements. So if there's one that they have eyed or targeted, if he's available, if it's someone that's solid, why not? Also, I think we need another defensive end. And I'll be honest with you, we need maybe another guard. definitely a tight end. So as we get into it, you see what I'm going. So let's hope that they fulfill all the needs. Safety would be nice if they can get a safety. There's someone there. You see the kid up in Baltimore, Hamilton. Wish we could have got that kid, but the regime, bro. So to get back to the draft, but I'm excited. I'm excited to see these young men, have their moments with their families and to see their reactions and this for a lot of them is the dream come true. Everybody celebrates because these players had support from day one, from flag football up to now. So it's good to see everybody, get that dream fulfilled and move on to the next stage of their career. And you got to be happy for individuals like that. I think that's the best part of the draft, to be honest with you. They get their names called, and you see the joy and you see the tears, tears of joy. You see everybody kind of like, finally, their dream has been fulfilled. And then after that, like I said, it's getting to work. It's getting to work, getting to work. You got to work, bro, to maintain. So Adam Peters, I'm sure, and the crew in the war room, I'm interested to see what our war room look like. I know they've been doing a lot of improvements based on the reporting and stuff, and Josh Harris saying he's not a F minus guy. So that kind of he took that to heart, and so I think they got a lot of improvements that I've seen. So hopefully the draft room, they show shots at the draft room. I'm pretty sure they will. Hopefully it's got a nice look to it, and we'll see what's up. So what else did I want to discuss? Bit of news came out that was reported by Nika Giavala that the front office chose not to pick up the option for Jamin Davis, 5th year. And so now everything's a prove-it year, man. These players got a lot to play for. They have a lot on the line. It's a lot of prove it contracts. Prove it to us. You know what I mean? So I don't think that's a surprise to anyone. Jamin Davis came out. He was the 19th player pick in the first round a few years back, and again, you got to go back to the last regime and what their thought process was. But they remember this first year he was getting in on third downs. I'm like, man, this is supposed to be a player that is ready to play. So hopefully Dan Quinn and the crew can see, and by Jamin Davis being with Wagner and a couple other guys who are experienced have that leadership, I think he'll be in a better position. I think he will be because he has talent, man. He does. He has talent. It's just we got to get him in that right position where he can flourish. So I wouldn't mind picking up another linebacker, though, to be honest with you. Like I say, a defensive end, defensive tackle. Those are my wish list. Tight end, O-lineman, left tackle, running back. Now, the big one, receiver. Is it a need? Some people might say no because of what we have in the wide receiver room. But can you depend on De'Ami Brown? Is he going to make the squad? We've been waiting. I understand quarterback, but Sam Howell was, so is there one out there, that they kind of target? Are they targeting? It'll be an interesting decision because I know they're going to pick one. And this draft is loaded with wide receivers. So, hey, man. The draft is here. All the anticipation, all these mock drafts and all that stuff that I don't really do anymore. I used to, and God bless the people who do it. But I've had enough of doing it, and I just kind of sit back and I'm gonna roll with the decision-making process with Adam Peters, and we'll see what's up, man. Anyway, that's enough of me. My time is done. Vanguardian TV. Enjoy the draft tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go, Commanders. Peace.